Hello, everyone. Time for another update. I'm sorry I'm late on this. I should have done an update earlier in the week, or even I was planning on doing one yesterday um, or Thursday afternoon, but I was really feeling under the weather. Um, so let's start, try to make this quick. Tuesday was my last update, and I updated you on my call with the oncology department. I, um I that afternoon, I I think I must have been having a panic attack because my heart was racing and it wouldn't stop. I thought I was having a heart attack. So I ended up going into the VG, or sorry, the QE2. Victoria General was the biggest hospital here for the longest time, but they replaced that with the QE2. So I went into the QE2, waited in there for a while. Again, the staff at the QE2 are phenomenal. Really have nothing but good things to say about the QE2 staff. They drew some blood. If there was nothing wrong with my heart, must have just been anxiety. Um, the they did the doctor that I saw, because I was telling her about how uncomfortable I was, and that's really what's making me so immobile. Over the past year, I've lost a lot of weight. You might have heard me talking if you see my food reviews. Whenever I get a big hamburger, I don't eat that all in one sitting. You'll see me take a bite. I'll eat half of it and I'll save the other half for supper. I count calories, and I had gained a lot of weight before I quit drinking. Uh, Probably about 60 pounds more than what I am now. So I went on a conscious effort to limit my calories to 2,000, and that saw the pounds slowly dropping off till where I was before I started drinking. So my stomach is the side, despite being thinner in my arms, like my watch is down. I still keep it on the same spot that I always had it on. My watch is down quite a bit. I could probably go up two more notches, but my stomach is the size as if I were a woman, I would say I'd be about 5 months pregnant. It's just so hard and full of fluid and so uncomfortable. And that presses up against everything. And the pain that you get from your liver shoots right up your back, right up to your shoulder blades. And it's so uncomfortable. You can't sleep. So the doctor that I saw, I had asked her, are you able to drain it? And she said it's not quite at the stage yet where we can drain it, but she prescribed a couple diuretics that work specifically on that, and they're very aggressive. It turns out I hit every single side effect that they have on there. Rapid heart rate, um, the diarrhea, upset stomach, nausea. So the past few days have not been good. But I do have some really good news. Um, Number one, before I get to the good news, and this is also good news, I'm feeling much better today. I said to myself, I'm going to stop taking that medication. And I stopped taking it this morning. And here it is about, what is it, 3:42, and I feel much better than I have all week. So that's a good sign. Maybe the diuretic did a little bit, and that's good enough for now. The really good news is I heard back from the secretary from the oncology department, and I am scheduled for a biopsy and a drain. They're going to drain the fluid from my abdomen on Tuesday, June 4th. So I'm scheduled there Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. QE2, and they will be getting the biopsy sample, and I will be getting my stomach drained. Once that happens, I'm confident that all of this pressure that's in there is going to make me more comfortable. And I'm hopeful to get a diet too, like what foods can I eat? What foods do I need to avoid? And I'm hoping that I'm going to feel much more better. So I was worried last Tuesday when I spoke to the oncologist, and he said it could be 2 or 3 weeks. But here it is. It ends up being only 1 week from when I spoke to the oncologist, which will be about 3 weeks since I first got diagnosed. So I'm happy with that. So far things are going good. And I've heard that once you get into the system, it goes pretty fast from there. So I'm sure they'll do a diagnosis, find out if chemotherapy is an option or what the next steps are going to be. And I suspect that will be a few days after they do the biopsy and analysis. So I wanted to share that bit of good news. And if all goes to plan, and if I do feel better and I find out what foods I can eat, I'm going to ask them for one specific one. I, I saw a review today from Talentless Cooking. Shout out to Talentless Cooking, reviewing the new McDonald's Quarter Pounder. A little bit worried about the ranch sauce. I thought it was supposed to be Parmesan, but it's still, I'll try anything. Really looking forward to trying that, but I don't suspect I'll be able to. But I want to get back out and do a food review. The other thing I want to let everybody know that I will be doing some recipes. Once I know what foods I can eat, I will take you along with me and show you what foods to eat on the liver cancer diet. And again, I'll keep you updated after the surgery on Tuesday. May not be Tuesday after it won't be Tuesday because I will be anesthetized. And from what they say, I'll be kind of out of it for the entire day and night. So probably the next morning we'll do the next update. But I wanted to bring you up to speed and share some good news for a change on this diagnosis. So I'm happy about getting in there Tuesday and finding out, and then all of the stress that builds up. You can imagine you find out you have cancer, and then for 3 weeks or so, all this time, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, what's going to happen to me? It's the not knowing is the worst part of it all. So that's been really, really tough. But one thing I want to share with everybody is that, see if I can do this without, I have the best, the most amazing 3 daughters in the world. And if it weren't for them, yeah, I don't know what I'd do. They've been a great help for me, and I love them very much. And that takes us to the end of the video, folks. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to beat this, and I'm trusting that the system is going to go a lot faster than it's going right now. So thanks everybody for taking the time to watch. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being there with me. And we hope to get back to some good content along with the updates. Not that this isn't good content too, it's just not happy content. So thanks everyone. Jamie, signing off.